it was obviously you know about him, you know about his ability, and I guess that's something he wanted to do. And obviously, I welcome that with open arms, and we're going to work with him the best we can and see if we can get him ready to play defensive end in the SEC.
How hard will it be for him to be ready to play some first game?
It just depends on how fast he develops. You know, it's hard to tell after one day, but you know, obviously he has athletic ability, he has toughness, he runs well, and now it's a matter of learning the defense and learning the techniques it takes to play out there.
Steve said defensive coaches have been kind of eyeing Gabe since the day he got to campus. Did you see him as the guy that had the potential to play your position?
Well, I mean, there's a lot of guys on both sides of the ball that can switch sides at any time because of their ability. But no, we just, you know, obviously we worked with the guys we had, and it's kind of a situation where, you know, he kind of in his mind made his mind up that he wanted to come over there and play defense. So obviously when he decided to do that, we took him with open arms, and we'll put him to work every single day and see what he can do.
How challenging is it mentally to play strong side defensive end? I mean, is that a tougher spot than maybe on the weak side? Or
no, it's probably from a learning point of view, it's a little bit easier because again, you don't have to worry about dropping the coverage and doing some of the things you have to do in 3-4. But it's still, you have to understand all the complexities of all the pressures and blitzes and all those things. So a little less challenging as far as that part is concerned. So he won't have to learn the coverages and won't have to learn how to drop on receivers, receivers and running backs and tight ends and all those things. But he'll still have to learn where to go and where to line up and how to get everything going.
Your first impressions of him today, what'd you think?
Showed good ability. He showed the ability to run, obviously. He's physical, has some physical toughness. He's very eager to learn. He wants to learn as much as he can. And obviously he has the athletic ability to play out there. So again, now it's a matter of learning technique. He has the toughness and athletic ability. Now he has to learn technique.
Is this a move you wish could have been made at the beginning of camp or even back in the spring?
Well, you just don't know how the situation is going to play itself out. You know, just happened to be one of those situations where we need some help with that position, and he wanted to move the defense, so it kind of worked out how it worked out. I really can't say that I expected it to start off like this or him to come over when camp started, but now that he's with us, we're going to try to work with him as best we can.
Talk about Jamarcus Savage and getting, I guess, a good report on him, how big that is.
Yeah, I mean, very, very, very encouraging. You know, a young player like that needs to be out there every single day, and anytime you hurt a shoulder, you never know how bad it is. Whether it's a few days out, a year out, surgery, whatever it is, you just never know. So it's very, very good to hear that he won't have to have any kind of major surgery right now. And I think he's going to be fine. He's going to work hard, rehab, and get out there as soon as he can.
Where does he stand in the rotation?
That situation is really in flux right now. I mean, we got Mike Goggins, and I think established right now as a starter at that position. Right now, we're still trying to figure out who's behind that position right now. And he was doing well before he got hurt, so we'll have to get him healthy and get all their guys in the field and kind of evaluate them and see where they sit.
What's Raven's situation?
He's pushing through everything right now and working as hard as he can and trying to do the best he can on the football field to help himself on the depth chart. So that's kind of where it is.
If Raven had been able to be an immediate impact player like maybe you had hoped, do you think this move would have been needed to be made?
It's hard to say. I mean, it's hard to quote on hypotheticals or make common hypotheticals, but I just kind of play it how I see it right now. And right now, Gabe's with us, and we're going to work with him and try to get him as ready as fast as we can.
The way you use Quentin Groves and AC on the field for third down passing situations, are you going to use Antoine Carter and AC this year?
That's some of the things we looked at. And both those guys are showing pass rush ability, and I think there will be some time for both those guys to be in the field at the same time, but it all depends on situation, formation, and who we're playing.